Hello everyone. In previous lecture we discussed about the syllabus of environmental biology and toxicology. Today we will start the first topic is environmental biology. Before we going to start we want to know about what is the environment. Actually environment is a complex of physical, chemical and biotic components that act on an organism or an ecological community and ultimately determines the form of survival. Then what is a biology? Biology is the scientific study of living things. Then let's move on our topic environmental biology. Environmental biology in generally we told that environmental biology is the study of the interactions among the physical, chemical and biological components of the environment with the focus on pollution, degradation and the environment related to human activity and impact on biodiversity from local and global development. Here is a three definitions of environmental biology. First one is a branch. It is a branch of science concerned with the interrelationship between organism and their environment. For example, honeybee, flower and sun. Honeybee is dependent on flower or for food and the flower is dependent on sunlight for food and its growth. Means its interrelationship between organisms interrelationship between its environment. Next definition is environmental biology is the study of biological component, their relationship with each other and its abiotic component. Then we give same example, honeybee plant are biotic component but sun and soil is a abiotic compound with have the relationship for survival. Then their relation with each other and its biotic component. Next one is environmental biology is the external surrounding including abiotic and biotic factors that affects the survival and development of an organism. Here we give example of water ecosystem. For example, fish for survival of fish they need water, sunlight, but water and sunlight is a abiotic factor. And prey like zooplankton is biotic factor. With the help of this thing the survival is possible. Hence the external surrounding like wind or sunlight including biotic factor zooplankton and abiotic factor water and sunlight soil, these factors affect the survival and development of an organism. Next is a basic concept of environmental biology. First is ecology. Ecology is the studies of relationship between organism and their environment. Here is a one picture of a bird. It indicates the relationship between organism and its environment like a tree, air, wind, soil, etc. Next one is individual. Individual, a living organism who has his own characters of physiology, evolution and behavior in relation to environment. For example, man have a own characters of physiology, evolution, his ancestor and behavior in relation to environment. Next one is population. Population is a large group or a group of individual on same species of a same species living in the same area. In picture we see the same species in one area. Next one is a community. Community is a collection of population of different species living in the same area. Community, for example, forest ecosystem. In forest, different species live in same area. there is a different species live in same area is known as a community. Next one is ecosystem. Ecosystem is a collection of communities as well as the interacting abiotic factor. In ecosystem, here we can see in the picture the communities as well as abiotic factor like soil, sun interacting with each other. So is known as a ecosystem. One system. In this one system, all kinds of living things or non-living things interact with each other. Next is the scope of environmental biology. Environmental biology first scope toxicology and ecotoxicology. Toxicology means toxic, means it contributes to our understanding of the source, fate and adverse effect of potentially toxic chemical on biosphere. Biosphere is a part of earth's surface and atmosphere in which plant and animals can live. Next one is environmental toxicology. Environmental toxicology, it deals with the toxic, physical, chemical and biological factors that virtually toxify our environment. The toxifying agent studied in the environmental toxicology. Environmental chemistry. Environmental chemistry in which information arrive of chemical regarding classification, speciation, mechanism of action released in the environment is provided by environmental chemistry. Next one is biogeochemistry. In biogeochemistry, physical, chemical and biological features of land in relationship with biosphere are studied in the biogeochemistry. Next is the major areas of environmental biology. First is the environmental analysis. Analysis is important for the recovery. Analysis, this is concerned with the analysis of the environment into its basic components like atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. I told you about biosphere. Biosphere is the part of earth's surface and atmosphere in which the plants and animals can live. Atmosphere is the mixture of gases that surrounds the earth or any other store or planet. Next is a hydrosphere. What is a hydrosphere? Hydrosphere is the total amount of water on planet. Next is a lithosphere. Lithosphere is the uppermost part of the soil. Actually is the crust is known as a lithosphere. And environmental analysis based on these four types like atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. Second one is a ecosystem analysis. Ecosystem analysis is concerned with the productivity and energy relation at various trophic levels. Here we study the trophic levels like energy level, energy trophic levels in the food chain and also with the circulation of organic matter and mineral element between non-living and living components. For example, energy transformation. Next one is a population biology. Population biology, this deals with the intra as well as interspecific relation. What is a interspecific relation? Interspecific means producing or existing within a species or between individual of single species. And intraspecific means between different species of the same ecological area. Between different species on the same ecological area. For example, competition between lions and leopards, that's of a similar prey. Next one is a community study. Community, we know about the community. Different types of species live in same area is known as a community. These are concerned with the composition, structure, distribution of dynamics of community of ecosystem. Next is the environmental degradation. Why environmental degradation? Because of population explosion, toxic level, pollutions, deforestation. And this is the various factor responsible for environmental degradation, like studies include pollution, toxic agent, deforestation, etc. Next one is a conservation of biodiversity. Conservation is very important because the wildlife is threatened due to population explosion. This is the study of natural resources and wildlife and the scientific way to their conservation and management. Government play a very act. Wildlife is converted into sanctuary, national park for their protection. Next one is environmental education. Environmental education is very important. This is concerned with the creating an awareness in general public for environmental problems around them through formal and informal education. Environmental education is very important because of ozone layer depletion due to the acid rain, ozone layer depletion due to pollution, air pollution, water pollution. These are very important to awareness in general public for environmental problems. This is the small topic of environmental biology introduction and scope. Here we stop here. Thank you.